What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with some U-boats, and we're in the middle of rescuing a Admiral from the port of Vigo down here in Spain, and we're going to try and get him back up to La Rochelle. Now, this is a new update just dropped. It includes new missions such as rescuing this Kriegsmarine official, dropping mines, a mine lane down here in Africa, for instance. These missions include new rewards, so new types of skills and stuff you can get. There's new types of ships, a lot of stuff in this update. I'm not going to cover everything. I'm not going to post the patch notes, which I've done in the past. I just don't really feel like editing that in this time around. Anywho, we are... I don't know how I want to do this, to be honest with you guys. I've tried this a couple times. I've ran into some issues. The first time I did this, I got a warning that we were going to get some people, but I did the autopiloting along the coast, and our ship got beached on the coast because I let the game plot my course for me. The second time, we did not do that. Unfortunately, the second time, we ended up getting bombed and pretty badly damaged by a Sunderland, and it unfortunately ended up basically sinking us because my crew was not like listening to my commands, and instead of just taking command of them myself and putting them where I needed them to be, I just kept trying to like argue with the game to get it there, and it just wasn't happening. Getting spammed with calls from Allied submarines. Unfortunately, because of that, I missed that we have an aircraft coming in.
Switch to electric motors.
We're gonna dive down, which we did, and hopefully we successfully evaded that enemy craft. Still only got 140 time compression, but I'm not sure if that's just how deep we are or if that is a matter of that craft still being in the area. There we go, it's up to 1800.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
So we're gonna go kind of wide. I know we're not doing any other hunting, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna just ignore your messages. Somebody else can deal with that. I know that they're all along in here. I don't know if they're like up here, so we're gonna just, I guess, try to like go around and like come up from like the edge of the English Channel here and kind of get in through the northern edge of the Bay of Biscay here if we can. We need to dive down again. I wasn't the right thing already. The aircraft is actually... Oh, never mind, I was swinging back. Yeah, it's a good thing we did dive down. Could have been bad.
Blow the
Skipper,
tanks.
I've detected a big group of ships.
Oh, of course.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
Oh, of course, of course.
Alarm. Take your positions.
Okay, first of all, where's Weber? Where are you? I don't know if I have another helmet, but if we do, let's get you a helmet. We don't. Okay. We're going to get him up topside.
Yes, sir.
They really need an upgraded gun or something here, I think.
We're slowing down. Faster, faster.
Seems like the northern edge is just going to be just as tricky and crazy as the southern side here. Kind of curious what this guy has its bow fort. He got a couple shots into him, so it seems like he's buggering off. He didn't want anymore, which is good. Smoke detected on the horizon. Can we see that from where we're at? I don't see any smoke. Oh, wait. Is that smoke or is that that's gotta be the smoke right there. Let's see here. Should be over here somewhere, I think. Up there it is. Saw it for a second. I was hoping if I went into a first person on the captain, I could confirm that's the smoke. So there's something over there. I just don't know if that's like a glitchy like wave thing on the camera. That does actually appear to be the whatever that smoke is. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Let's see, a fair bit of smoke. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vessels at least. Maybe 7. I can't tell if this is 2 separate smokestacks or just one really big smokestack. We got 1 vessel there, 1 there, 1 there. That's 3, maybe 5, maybe 4. And add another 2 there. Probably safe to assume that that is not a merchant fleet.
Alarm! Take your positions.
So we're in line of sight for him. Let's try to get out of here. Right on the edge of clear sight. Yeah, we're not even close to the bay yet, and we're already encountering a bunch of enemies. Okay, this is just one. Might be okay. Crap, they're mirroring us. That is more than one. I maybe no expert in counting,
Skipper, enemy
but
destroyer on the horizon.
Alarm! Take your positions.
yeah, that's more than one. They're so far away.
50 meters.
Periscope meters.
Switch to electric motors.
Was not anticipating just how much stuff they were going to have.
$40 meters.
Well, hopefully if we can get this guy back, we can start getting some missions to upgrade our submarine, because that's one issue we've got going right now, is that we don't have means with which to upgrade our submarine. That was actually fairly obnoxious, and their alarm's going off. You get one of our new submarines here.
Periscope depth.
Copy. 30 meters. Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships. Skipper.
Get off the map. We need you
Yes,
here.
sir.
I don't like that I can hear him.
Calculate torpedo course.
Affirmative.
So yeah, it looks like a Clemson class here.
On duty.
Oh, tabbed out of the game.
Set a course.
God, he is cruising like right on us here.
Depth charges. Depth charges.
I'm not so concerned about the depth charges as I am about him ramming my conning tower, which he looks like he's really trying to do. Oh, it's actually a town class, not a Clemson.
Depth charges. Depth charges.
Flood tube 5.
Tube 5. Flooded.
Flood tube fire.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds to impact. It's a miss. Yes, sir.
We're slowing down. Flood tube 4.
Tube 4.
Fire.
Ready. Torpedo was a duck.
That was pretty close. I don't know if I had a chance to properly arm or not.
Tube 3. Flooded.
Fire.
30 seconds. 10 seconds to impact.
Flood tube 1.
Yes, sir. Tube 1. Flooded. It's a miss. Tube 5. Loaded. On your order. Aye, aye, sir.
Flood tube 5.
Tube 5. Flooded.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fire.
40 seconds. 10 seconds to impact. Aye, aye, sir. Alarm!
Well, that's what I was worried about.
It's a miss. It's a miss.
Oh, I did plug both of those. I shouldn't have done that.
Flood tube 2.
Yeah, all of our stuff is down from that hit. That was a really bad hit.
Repair completed. Repair completed.
There's the Admiral just hanging out. Now we need to get these this room deflooded here, and then we need to get our bilge pump on here.
Skipper.
That was actually way worse hit than what I was expecting, even being struck by that. Just sitting over there mocking us.
Fire.
40 seconds. 30 seconds. 10 seconds to repair completed. It's a miss. Repair completed.
Faster! Faster! Set a course to these coordinates.
Well, this is stupid. It's just the single destroyer is really giving us a lot of trouble. Okay, we got the command room or control room fixed up here. Let's get that torpedo room bilged out. So right on top of this.
Repair completed.
I don't know that he's got any depth charges left. I don't know where they drop them from here. Looks like you do, maybe? I'm assuming those are the depth charges there. I don't know. Like, I guess this is the rack and it drops them off on the side. Not really familiar with the town class. A lot of ships, they usually have them in the back here, but I don't see any depth charges in the back, so I'm assuming it's the ones on the side there.
Repair completed. Repair completed. Repair completed. 20 meters. Tube 1 loaded. Tube 1 loaded. Tube 3 loaded.
Okay, well, we got out of that, barely.
Tanks loaded.
Switch to diesel
Repair
engines.
completed.
Okay. So it's nighttime, our visibility is garbage, but hopefully that means the same for the enemy. Oh shoot. Stop. So we're actually missing enough spare parts to fix the boat, so hopefully we'll be able to...
Switch to electric motors.
Oh yeah, we just got down in time. Just went from 1 aircraft to 1 to 3. I think a second group came in. I'm guessing the first one was a scout plane like a Sunderland or something, and then... Yeah. I mean, it does seem like it's still a lot of ships, but it's certainly far less than what we're facing
Change course.
previously.
Alarm! Take your positions. We're slowing down.
Much more modern destroyer here, so this is actually fairly worrying because we struggled so much with the G95, which looks like a modified Clemson class. Yeah, this thing, I don't know what class of destroyer this is right offhand. I can't remember, but not looking to tangle with it, especially given our current condition. It does seem to be making a beeline straight for us, though.
Change course. We're slowing down.
Stop. One go right on by us.
Set a course to these coordinates. Faster! 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 Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines. Set a course to these coordinates.
Alright.
Copy.
We're, getting closer here.
50 meters. Alarm. Take your positions.
30 meters.
Ooh.
Switch to electric.
Is that a really big plane? Oh yeah, that's a,
Depth charges.
50 meters.
Depth charges. 50 meters. Meters. 20 meters.
Alarm! Take your positions.
Alright, we're gonna stay submerged. Let's have you turn this on. Okay, so we're gonna get our ventilation fan turned on. We're gonna get that going up. Our battery is still draining, and it's gonna drain fairly quick here, so.
Aye, aye, sir. Periscope.
Switch to diesel engines.
All right, I think we we finally made it back. I'm gonna go ahead and save. That was that was rough, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So yeah, we finally made it back. So I can finally talk a little bit about the update once we get back into port here. So yeah, a bunch of new stuff, new ships. I'm not sure if there's new planes or anything like that, but there's new ships. There's new kind of civilian vessels you'll encounter, like fishing vessels and coastal vessels. The ports have all been changed up pretty drastically, so they've been made to more accurately reflect what the actual ports look like and everything.
All the tanks.
Let's go ahead and surface fully here before we get into the port.
We're slowing down.
Now, I am really curious what a bombing raid is going to potentially look like in this. So that'll probably be pretty crazy. There's seasonal effects. There's winter and summer in, so you'll go around. Sometimes there will be snow and stuff now. So there's different times of year. There's bombing raids, which I haven't encountered. There's tide, which the tide's got to be pretty cool, I'd imagine. I haven't really noticed the tide playing too big of an effect, but I'm sure that for some areas, especially areas around like Scalpa Flow, for instance, where the water is really shallow, I'd imagine the tide is really big difference having either a low tide or a high tide. So we're in pretty rough shape following that mission, so let's go ahead and start addressing some of that stuff here. We're going to need to kind of take account of things here. We're out of supplies and everything. Our officers are injured. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll click this. Oh, everybody's wearing rain gear now. And cross first class. I've not actually seen him wear the rain gear before. That's interesting. So, okay, we got the Kriegsmarine officer back, so we get access to the Naval Academy and the headquarter officer. I don't know what the headquarter officer is going to look like, but it should be pretty handy to have. But first things first, let's take plug. We're going to need a bunch of supplies here, so let's start getting those supplies here. Looks like we used up some food too, so we need that food. Torpedoes we're definitely going to need. We need to get the upgrade torpedoes. That really hurt us during that last mission. Just that one torpedo just plunking off the side of the ship. Wasn't great. So it's just a single day for that stuff, and then we'll, yeah, ran low on parts, of course. Who's inside? We are. We don't need you on the radio right now, but what I could have you do is come over here. We'll get the ventilation stuff up into our ventilation. Oh, actually, I want to turn that on. I just meant to take this and transfer that in. I forget. I think there might actually be a way to. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is. I forgot all about that. So we could just transfer this like this. Duck gun, flak. Okay, so flak gun. Let's get food. And let's go ahead and see what we've got going on at headquarters. So we had one officer already who's been out doing tasks for us, basically acting as a spy. So he got us a little bit of extra money on his last mission. So yeah, let's see. So we've got the option to build the Bergen pens in Norway, so we could get another sub pen. We've got a bunch of aerial reconnaissance missions that would show us like defenses and stuff like that. I don't think I'm really too worried about that right now. I'm kind of curious what sort of officer we have here in the thing. I want these torpedoes. So, what kind of leader did we get? Oh, so Fritz Kramer himself is the leader. So he's the headquarters officer. So this officer is used to working behind the desk at U-boat headquarters. He cannot be assigned to join the crew of your U-boat, but he still owes you many favors and can be assigned to various headquarters tasks. Thanks to his influence and connections, he may work on any task ignoring class requirements. And then he's an expert, so he does the tasks 35% faster. So he is fantastic to have. And I think we're going to go with the upgraded torpedoes, I think. What do we have here? We have the accumulators, though. Oh, that is tempting because the accumulators are kind of a big thing, too. I'm really tempted to say the torpedoes, though I've really been hurt by torpedoes this campaign. So we got him there. So we got a couple reputation points. What we got here? Yeah, let's let's go ahead and do that. Because then we can send this other officer that we're not using to do like aerial reconnaissance missions and stuff.
Captain, this may be your new crew. Let me know if you want to see them.
I don't know. I should have checked. What's our crew look like here? So we did lose some people, I think. We lost one guy, yeah. We could actually bring that other officer onto the ship, but I'm not really concerned with it. He's a leader, which having 3 leaders is nice, but I'd rather have another engineer, if I'm being honest. Although the leader is nice because then you can have basically one guy reading the map, 2 guys spotting, one reading the map or manning the guns. So the leader's good for that. Torpedoes, what does this look like here? And let's go ahead.
Admiralty is deeply impressed by your last patrol.
And we're gonna take our crew on vacation because that was kind of a rough mission there. So we got La Rochelle, 21 days, just basic discipline penalties. We've got +5 to 10 at a French campsite, Bavarian Village, which is pretty decent. French Chateau, that one's pretty good. 50% faster though, that would be ideal because then with this, with the 3000, it's the most expensive, but we should get the upgraded torpedoes. I should have done that before putting all these torpedoes on the ship. I don't know if I could sell torpedoes. I can't remember if that's an option. So completed his reconnaissance mission. I don't have points to do anything else with them, so we're just going to keep going. Oh, water calmed down a lot. Production completed. Work is still at the early stages. Okay. The upgrade conning tower could be kind of nice, but yeah. Not too concerned about that. We do need the Naval Academy. Invite your officers from all U-boats to lead various courses for the cadets. The officers may also learn a few things in the process by meeting the veterans and exchanging experience with them. Let's go ahead. We're going to send our random guy here to do it because it says they'll gain experience, so maybe we'll get something kind of out of that. Do we have any of these that we can do for not research points or reputation points that we just get for free? That's not. Okay.
What do you need, officer? Take a look.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way for us to get rid of the torpedoes we have. Okay, we can. So yeah, Type 1 PI3. So it's very tempting. I think we're just going to go for all the PI3s because it's the very reliable design, it says. So should actually put one of these in the back, but
What do you need, officer? Take a look.
yeah, we've been kind of out of service for a long time here. What do you think about it? Do we get any new PI3s in? We did. Oh, this is a Type 3 PI2. So this one's a long-range torpedo, but that's not really what we need for the rear. We need a reliable pistol design. So it's steam-powered. Do we have any Type 2 PI3s? Is that an option? I don't think it is. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be okay. So that's 7 hours. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's see what we've got going for missions here. We got a new offensive. Join the Battle of the Arctic. Now, we did that, I think, the last time I did a video, we were in the Arctic. Though we do need to do the weather station, so that is somewhat tempting. I'm really thinking, though, the best course of action here is to actually do the mine lane. We don't really get anything from it except for a cash reward, which is okay, but to be honest, like, we get more money from this and we get like remote patrol experience, which would be pretty nice. This one gives us an engineer, which is super tempting. Cheaper imports. That's food and stuff. And then, yeah, this one's got a silent run skill, which I don't know what this one does. That Strait of Gibraltar is a tricky one, though. It would be a lot easier if we had the funnel for the diesel engine. I think we want to do, though, the mine lane here, and then we'll do this in the next episode. Remove torpedoes from the ship at the warehouse for free space for 7 mine packets. So, we can't... We actually just got all those torpedoes, and we can't waste time on that.
Take a look.
Let's see here. Type 1 will sell you. Let's see here. Yeah. So it takes up most of our torpedoes. We'll have our rear torpedoes if we need them during an escape or tight pinch, but not super ideal. But we're not going to be doing any hunting. We'll have the mines instead. I don't know if I want to do another video here or not right away. Just deploy these mines. It sounds like it's supposed to be an easier mission, so maybe. And these guys are just slowing the
Repair completed.
flooding, but yeah, I don't think we've got this here.